alrighty. Let's get to it. I apparently need to sleep. Apparently I slaved when it was dark out, so we'll make it daytime real quick. Happy 4th of July, everyone. We are back in some medieval Dynasty to take care of our animals and farms this season. It'll be kind of the first big season for us from a rye standpoint and also a oat standpoint. Pretty excited for it. Looking in here, it looks like we don't have any more oat seeds, so I guess that kind of means we have them all planted. So first things first, we might have to run over to the next town real quick just to get a few things bought for our animals. Let's go ahead and bring up Woodshed. Is missing lots of tools. So let's go to production, smithy. We are not doing a good job at maintaining sticks, apparently. So we're going to have to, I don't know how to do this. I think we're gonna bring logs down and planks down. We're gonna bump firewood up by like 5% and then throw the rest into sticks. So 20, 55, 15, 10 is kind of what we're gonna be doing. $20, 55. 15, 10. So we'll try to increase our stick gathering to new heights. I think this is another reason why we kind of need another wood hut online, and it's kind of why we built one last episode, last stream, to kind of prepare for this. Village is looking good. Last day of spring, as we are preparing to move into summer, which means we get to harvest a decent amount there. Let's look at some fields. Oh yeah, we got stuff planted, guys. I'm excited. It's gonna be a big harvest year, and we'll be able to hopefully make a fair amount of money on things. Can I see how much per day we need from like hen house and stuff? No, doesn't really say how much food they consume. Kind of a shame. I think that would be an important stat to know, so I know how much animal food to constantly gather. Alright, so we need this guy. Show me your wares. Guess we need to buy 10 of these. We need to buy all of his manure. Alright, straightforward, and back to our town. I think it would be an important stat to know to help manage things. Yeah, I feel like, you know, obviously it's an early access, and I'm sure things will get better and changed, but a lot of the management, kind of just from a overview standpoint, it's sometimes a little hard to just get to what you need to see and drill down to that. Also, like, for example, I just wish there was a total count of like, hey, your village consumes this many axes a day, this many XYZ a day. You produce XYZ a day. Here are your deficits. That way you can address some of this stuff a little bit easier. I don't know. I guess I work in IT, and I kind of want to build a reporting dashboard. It's like, I could make that. Please, someone just give me the database access. I will start pulling information and making charts. Okay. We'll throw this back in here. Great. I'll take this manure. Sounds about right, yeah. So I played another game of Bold Action today. It looks like our interested. So we did a test game with him, kind of just as on the side. And he went ahead and made a whole army. He's Canadian, so he's calling them Canadian, but they're essentially British Army. So it'll be interesting because he actually made his own army. So we'll get to see how that goes. All right, fertilizer in here, sticks in here, and stone. Let's go ahead and handcraft some axes for our dudes. It's just really important to make sure our wood gatherers are working. But yeah, it's great. Medieval Dynasty, you know, it's really fun. It's nice and chill. I can just set a few goals. Come on here, talk to you guys. Have a good time. Buying Tabletop soon, but I've been planning out an army, so hopefully soon I can play some rounds. Yeah, sure. Like I said, I wouldn't mind getting like a tournament going in the community if people want to do that. I would like to, if we decide to do something like that, obviously choose like mid-war era, I think, probably for the army makeout. That way, you know, no one tries to show up with an early war army and then gets crushed by a late war army. That wouldn't be very fun. So we'll have to come up with a standard platoon in years. And then maybe also a theater, so, you know, Pacific or, well, not Pacific, theater maybe not so much, because, you know, if someone wants to play Japan mid-war, that's fine. Yeah, that would not be fun. Hi, I'm gonna show up with a little Stuart here. Oh, you have a Panzer II. Or not a Panzer II, like a Tiger or something. Panzer just, it's too generic of a term for me to use there. I'm thinking more War Thunder. Okay, let's make some axes. Awesome. Thinking Pathfinder / Paratrooper build, but not sure how this would work. I mean, I don't think there is much of a path, like a paratrooper mechanic from like, hey, we deploy, you know, anywhere on the map type of thing, like a paratrooper might seem to be. But you could maybe try and do some outflanking maneuvers. There are ways to hold units in reserve and then flank. Which will allow you to come from the side of the map, which is different. I don't know those rule sets too well myself, but I've definitely seen them in action. Okay, let's put these axes away. All right. So hopefully that helps a bit there. And let's grab some food to cook up and eat. We have so much meat. I saw that, which gave me the idea to eventually play to see if that playstyle works. Yeah, it also kind of depends on the game mode you're playing on, too. Like, some of them, it'll be like, yeah, you can hold your reserves, but you can't outflank here. Because, you know, it's basically imagining that this battle, this segment of battle, is just happening on a much larger, you know, battle line, and it's like you can't really outflank here. And then some of the other ones are like, yeah, you can do some flanking on this one. So, we're just gonna have to figure it out, man. But if you need to know, like, what mods for Tabletop Sim that we're using to, like, get the army pieces, and things like that, just let me know, and we can, like, start, maybe we can, like, pin a, mod list up on the Discord channel or something. I think it would be awesome to like see like a side flank come out with like a half track with a full squad in it, and like either an armored car or a tank with them to just kind of roll in from like one flank, while like you have a bunch of infantry kind of slowly creeping up across the map. That'd be real cool. That would like do a big shift in the power structure of things. Trying to access your Discord page, it doesn't come up. That's weird. Let me just make sure the link is still good. No limit, sure. Copy. And try that link. If that's the case, I might edit the stream also, make sure that link is maybe updated here. Save that. Okay. Same issue? Huh. That's weird. Let's see, when's the last time someone joined? I have no idea. It works on Matthew's machine? Okay. Yeah, I don't know. Are you logged into VPN for work or something? Maybe you should log off your VPN. Could just be a security setting for all I know. Personal one? Okay. Alright, let's eat some foods. No. Awesome. That is working good. Do we have any quests in town? Looks like we have one. So we'll go maybe over here. See what kind of quest they want. Hey, Michael. Alright. Can I help you? Dear sir, can you help me with an error? What is it about? I pledged to create some pants, but I ran out of greenness. Sure, why not? I have to spare time. Okay, old rags management. What do you need? You need 4 flax and 5 leather. Okay. We can do that. Yeah. I don't know if I have flax at the ready here. No, we only have flax stalks. But we definitely have the 5 leather, though. Awesome. How are we doing on weight in here? Okay, we're about yeah, 1/3, so that's fine. All right, let's go buy some flax real quick by the tailor at the other town. Turn this quest in, because this quest will give us, you know, 150 coin, which will offset the flax cost. 2 linen thread, which is offsetting the flax cost more. A hood, 15 Dynasty reputation, which we basically, that won't push it up to the next one. Lee Long has subscribed. Thank you, Lee. Enjoy your time on the channel. I don't know, chat, like, ugh. And Michael, it's forming a city on the channel too. Jesus Christ. You don't have to start at a city tier. You can always start at a village tier. Just, that's fine too, but thank you for the support. It means a lot. Awesome. I need to make some new, like, notification emotes, because, you know, Hamtaro is great and all, but I might need to find some new ones. And also some actual notification sounds. Okay, come back in here. Talk to you, show me your wares. 4 flax, 4 flax. Okay, awesome, got that. And we can go. Fare thee well. Second time in one day we had to run out here. Okay, so what are these guys missing? Oak grain? That's fine. Hot dog eating contest set a new world record of 76 hot dogs and buns in 10 minutes today. Holy cow, that makes me sick. Just thinking of it. Like, I thought my 22-ounce ribeye yesterday was filling, but I don't think I would want to eat that many hot dogs. Also, what they should do for eating contests going forward, not allow them to have a whole bunch of water to dip it into. Seems your Discord account got deleted, but get your page up now. Okay, cool. Well, welcome. Just gonna harvest a bunch of sticks here. I think do we have fences to make still? I don't remember. See, this is another thing that I would like to build as a report in this game. It's just like take all the building requirements in the construction tab and make that just a shopping list that's permanently there, just like the forest. It's super helpful. Gives you like a clear goal. It's like, oh, I need 80 sticks. Okay, well, let's go get exactly 80 sticks. Oh, I need 33 logs. Okay, we'll get 33 logs. Move on. This path really did clean up the shoreline, didn't it? It's pretty cool. Okay, yeah. Good. Do you guys think our piglet's gonna grow up? Huh? Wilbur, are you in here? Hey, Wilbur. Hope you're doing well. Look at all this flax, guys. It's a whole field of flax. I'm so excited for this. The amount of grain thrashing that we can do on stream. Oh, it's gonna be a beautiful thing. Look at all these oats. And we just harvested all the rye, so that's all good. let's turn in our quest to Worker Lady. Hello, Worker Lady. Thank you. Awesome. Let's see if that helped our diplomacy much more. Oh man, I need more diplomacy points. Hey, does our increased money affect our animal prices? So if I try and sell a hen, it does. So they're worth 525 now, rather than just the 375. And the hogs, each hog is worth 1,000. Nice. If we can get 2 of those, like a, you know, like some people do, like a breeding pen, and then like a manure pen permanently, you know, and sell them. That'd be great. Can't wait till we get geese. Geese. Okay. So this area here might be okay for some more homes. How's our management? 33 out of 45. Should we build 2 more homes, guys? You think? Maybe plop one down here, then another one here, give them some yards to work with. And then we can put like one in the middle between the 2 on this side of the road, just to kind of spread them out. Because I kind of want to leave maybe this tree here as like a, you know, not like this one, how it's fenced in, but just as a nice tree in the town. I don't know. We're going to cut down some trees. When in doubt, cut down some trees. We're also going to need to do some more mining again soon. Because as you guys know, we need to get that automatic mine. I'm glad I'm just chopping down trees while there's toddlers walking by. It's a beautiful thing. You know, it's a hard hat area, and sure that tree that fell just now almost hit that kid, but don't worry. That's what we have buildings for. We're just getting logs stuck in trees. Trees on buildings. I'm the best lumberjack there is, guys. Hey, Ryoji Khan, how are you? That's a fair amount. So if I uproot this tree and this one, we'll try it with just this one first. Gonna see if we can't get a medium house here. 8. Inventory. This. Just like that. House. Okay, looks like we do need to uproot this one. So let's put that there. Cool. And then this next house, maybe only one house on this side and maybe 2. No, I think 2 on this side's good. Okay, cut down some trees. All right, chat, question. Should I have a house here facing this road or have the house in this corner facing the main road as it goes by? What do you guys think? Six, 7, 8. So option 1 for voting, we'll say we'll put it facing this road. Option 2, we'll put it here, going this way, facing this road. I like option 2 because it kind of gives us a change in orientation, which matters more for the roof, because having 2 buildings side by side with the same roof alignment is a little boring. But the reason I don't like option 2 is the I just don't want too many buildings off the main roads that are going by, but I mean having 1 wouldn't be awful. Does no one have an opinion? I'm just screaming into the void. I feel like I'm screaming into the void. It's fine to saying 2. This one. Trying not to get rid of too many stumps throughout the town. Obstacles, obstacles. Up. Up, did we get it? For a second we got it. I saw through the green. Oh. There it is. Boom. Okay, get that connected. That one connected too. I think we'll start with 2 new homes and kind of go from there. Let's go ahead and take a drink as we prepare for the next season. It's going to be a glorious season, I think. And let's drop out these 204 sticks or so. And then 1 house on this road, maybe kind of like in where these 2 are joining, facing this way. That way we can fence this in and count it as a shared yard. Fence this side in as a little bit of a shared yard. And maybe, I don't think I'll fence this side in. I think I'll leave that a little bit more wooded. Okay. Sit back over here. We'll drop off all of our sticks. So we got some feathers. Some linen thread, some logs, some sticks. Very nice. And now we can sleep. New season, guys. Alright, first things first, I gotta beat the farmers to harvest. We won't do grain first because that's, you know, it requires a tool to do that. So we'll try and hit up these fields first. Awesome. It's gonna be such a good growing season for us. And I'm actually going to use the cabbage this year for rot only. And the way that we'll do that is we'll just store all the cabbage into the general storage so that it can just not be consumed and can just sit there waiting to rot. Let's take management. Okay, the piglet hasn't grown yet. The hens are still not reproducing either, so still waiting for more animals. Alright, cabbage, get in there. In here, store the other food items. We need to tell our hunting lodge to switch from mushroom over to berries for the season. Which is honestly good. If berries don't get consumed very much, it still gets rotted. And I think one berry turns into one rot. So just gotta take this off. Eventually, when our town gets a little bit more progressed, and I'm a little bit more confident in like the constant tool upkeep, we can talk about having both hunters actually be hunters, or instead of the hunter gatherer, will be like a hunter and then like salt, so they salt the meat for us. But that'll be a while longer. Hey Axe, good to see you. Nonsense, only 4 strawberries today, at least a couple dozen growing though. You can't get all the berries all the time. And again, nice thing that we are harvesting these because we get the extra harvest bonus from our talents. Now I have you on stream. I do have to say your going medieval design is super nice. Well, thank you. I'm glad you think so. The series is over though, so all good things must come to an end. How close are we to leveling up our farming skill? Okay, we're getting closer to Barn 2. Guys, if we get Barn 2, and then we can get the stables, we'll get a horse. Okay, that's good. Let's do maintenance on buildings and stuff. Man, I have so many kids in our town, guys. I am basically Peter Pan. There's just too many kids in the general area. Can't get a road there. Alright, repair mode activated. What are we looking at from a repair standpoint? We got a simple house that's damaged. We got a hunting lodge or a fishing hut that's damaged. The hen house is damaged, and the tavern is damaged. So we'll have to grab probably some straw. Up for repair, because this does affect people's mood, so you can't ignore it. Alright, so simple housing or small housing is. We really have a few of those buildings. Okay, my house has a hole in the roof, apparently. Okay, that's gonna take 3 planks to fix. Planks are in here. All right. But yeah, if you guys like the Going Medieval series and you want to see other series like that on the channel, I would very much recommend checking out the old series of you know, Timber and Stone. That was I have 2 seasons of Timber and Stone. The first season actually gets completed, but the second season, you know, the game was just a little too much, but it's a very beautiful settlement that we end up making, like on the coast. And then we also have some pretty good series on it's the fishing hut that's damaged, right? Stone Hearth also. Check our management, just make sure nothing else is damaged. The hen house, that's the last one, I think. Yep. To the hen house. And then we'll spend the rest of this first day finishing up our other buildings. Awesome. It's all done. All right. We have a lot of wood here, so this first one might end up being like a stone heavy house, followed by maybe stone on the sides, but wood on the front and back here. Yeah. So we'll do a wooden door just to break that up, but everything else on this thing is going to be stone. 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 I don't think I did the right thing here. There we go. That's stone now. Stone. Let's do walls in the back and just have 2 windows on the side instead. So we can look out and see the nice little tree. So how many kids do we actually have in the town? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We have 11 total children. Yes, people have been extremely busy in our town. What stats does this person have? This person doesn't have good stats at all. Can I kick them out? I think I can. Maybe we can just assign them to the barn. As a barn worker. Be done with them. Okay, stone, 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 stone. Lovely. This is going to be stone. Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely creating kind of a you know, a hiring shortage going on. So this, I guess we can do the same thing. Wood here. Wood. So this is gonna be stone, 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 stone. Wooden walls. Let's do a stone door here. Wooden walls. So this one will have the windows on the left and right side because that'll give us kind of the most viewing, which will be good. It'll kind of make the front here facing the public road a little bit more private too, which will hopefully be good. And stone there. Stone here. This one's gonna stay thatch, I think, and then this one's just going to go to a wooden roof. But also they only stay as a non-working mother, I think, for like 2 years or something like that. So like the number of just full-time mothers we have are 1, 2, it looks like. Just 2 right now. This one's really good at extracting. Okay. Awesome. I'm gonna start bringing online the other woodshed now. Which in our current is 20, 55, 15, 10. I'm actually gonna bump this down to 50. 25, 50, 15, 10. Okay, so it'll be the same thing here. 25. 50, 15, and 10. There we go. That should suffice. All right, these 2 homes are good now. They are set. We just need to collect all these logs. and build them. I'm so strong I can carry like 17 logs. Strongest man in town. Awesome. All right, so from a tree perspective, I want to keep this one. I'm going to uproot this one. And I think for that house to fit here, these two logs need to go. And then these two logs probably. So other than that, these other, you know, 2 trees will probably stay. And the maple tree will stay. Yep. Good. Heading out early tonight, family activities. See you all next time. Thanks for swinging by as always, Yoda. May the force be with you. Or in your case, the family. Oh, do we have rot in here? What do we got? 321 rot? Alright, fertilizer. Do we have any rot in here from the cabbages? We have 250 manure, so we're going to use that up. Yeah, some rot. Yeah, just like yesterday's stream, guys, there might be a lot of fireworks going on outside my window tonight. Not sure how that's going to go. But just an FYI, if you guys start hearing explosions, I don't have that camera in here. And I also, you know, don't want to open up my blinds so people just see, they're like, oh, is that a streamer in there? Is he famous? And then they look and they're like, oh, 15 viewers. Wow. Yeah. No, thank you. Where am I from? I grew up in West Virginia. And I currently live in Virginia. Boy, oh boy. Quality, not quantity. High quality viewers here. Do we need to make a koala emote for quality? Okay, let's craft other fertilizer. We're actually gonna have a fair amount of fertilizer, guys, like 150 of it here in midsummer. That's enough to, you know, definitely do either all these fields on this side or one of the large fields on the other side, which is great. What's the barn worker doing? What do we have you set for? Flax? I'm gonna do probably 33% flax, 33% wheat, and no, hold on, 4. So actually, it's 25%, 25%. 25 and 25. That'll hopefully help us get a little less grain for us to do ourselves. I know it's everyone's favorite aspect of the streams. But just last season, when we harvested all of our rye, it took a whole day just for us to process it, which is crazy. So the less we have to do that ourselves, the better. Okay, straw in here, stick in here, plank in here, no, log in here, fertilizer in there, rot in there. Store this extra hood. How's it going, Adam? Good to see you also. We need some scythes. Sickles. It's 3 a.m. over there? Wow, staying up, having a good time. Where are you from? A.m. in Southeast Asia. Belgium. Nice. I remember when I was working heavily on the European section of our Alpine Odyssey Planet Coaster save, I always kept getting Belgium and the Danes mixed up. That's a no-no. Yep. Okay, let's do this. I used to think I was that. I don't know. I don't know my European geography at all. Sad to say. Alright. We need logs and planks and straw for our building over here. Stuff to do here. We need to also buy some more animal feed until we can actually make our own. What's our goal today is to go through this whole year and have a good harvest. I think we're gonna have an amazing harvest this year. Get a decent amount of animal feed saved up on our end so we don't have to buy it anymore. Make some money, pay our taxes. We're building 2 new homes at the moment. Maybe get it to where we can build the tier 2 barn. That would be great. If all of our harvests do well. Yep, a very, very normal day in the settlement here. Alright, let's pick some buckets so when we run over there we can at least offset some of the cost. Does it rain in the game? It can. You're most likely going to run into rain, spring, and fall. And then it can also, snow in the winter. Okay, let's run to the next town real quick. Excuse me, Wilhelm. Because if we're able to make the barn soon, like the upgraded barns, not only one, They'll hopefully degrade slower, so we don't have to repair them as much. 2, they will, we're just that one step closer to stables. And then we're directly working our way towards the stables, which, oh man, I can't wait till we have horses, guys. I cannot wait till we have a horse and a donkey. I don't even know where you buy a donkey, though. I haven't even seen them yet, I don't think. But, you know, when we have a horse, we'll have more carrying capacity. We can go back and forth. We can travel around the map a lot easier, hopefully. However horses work, I don't know that yet, how they do. Horse merchant, are you stuck? What's going on in here? Show me your wares. Alright, let's do like 15 animal feed. Okay, we can sell these little bit of buckets. Offset the cost a bit. And then 98 manure. Fare thee well. Thank you for that. Any quests over here that we can do? What do you need? Destroyed a house. Can you gather resources? Alright, I'll help. House rebuilding. That's the name of the game. So, what's he need? He needs 21 logs. Holy cow. 15 stone. That's not bad. It's the logs that's the problem. I mean, not even the logs. I mean, we can carry that many logs now. We don't have to do this 8 logs at a time. How's our diplomacy progress? Slow. We're at 666 out of 1,000. So, alright, so 21 logs, what, divided by 3 is going to be 7 trees that we'll have to cut down. And process. So we'll get the 7 trees down, and then we'll process up all the logs, carry them over, give it to them. We need a couple sticks here, because my axe is about to break. Quick. Yes, 666 for sure. Alright, so we cut down what, 2 trees? Here's the 3rd. Fourth. Fifth. And 7th. Loggin'. Kenny Loggins. That's what you guys should just call me now going forward. Then I can make a whole bunch of money off the song Footloose. Alright, first 11 logs being delivered now. And I guess 1 stone too. Hop the fence. Seven. 8. 9 and 10. Alright, got that. Oh, we just need to pick up some stones. Deliver those also. Productive day. Question is, chat, do we try and find some new villagers while we're here? And maybe recruit them if there's any good ones? Like someone with a fair amount of 3s? Like either 3 or 4, at least 3 ranks. That would be good. Let's take a look at them. See if there's any. Ooh, look at this. She's pretty good. Gathering, farming, survival, diplomacy. See you there. Give them that house. And what's she looking at here? Farming's 3. Throw her in here for now, because she has 3 skills in extraction. Yeah, skills definitely matter. So, you know, early on in our town development, we were not super picky on our skills. Like definitely a 2 or a 2 or higher was ideal. But we also have a few people that just have a bunch of 2s and no 3, or no 3, like mostly 1s. So we'll have to start weeding those people out at some point. Find some more pebbles. Payables. Alright, that should be enough. 7 plus 9. Yep. So we'll get this quest done. Let's see how much diplomacy XP we get for this. So 666.7 is where we're at. I bet it's only going to be 10. It seems like each quest is only 10. Thank you. It ended up being about 13. 13. We did, though, complete the chapter, though. And that means we are now we can have up to 55 buildings, which is the biggest our town can get. There's no like hard limit on the people that we can have outside of the amount of homes that you can build. So because your village as a total can only have 55 people, that means if you build, you know, a medium house for everyone, I mean, that's 55 times 4. So you could, in theory, have like 200 some people living in your town, which would be a little crazy. You might as well just make all that like housing, but that also might not cover some of the buildings you need for your town to function either. So you have to be careful about that. But I think, you know, that's about the maximum that you could do. I don't know what the largest house has from like a villager perspective. Repair labor, yeah. Hello, my village. Let's store some stuff. Bake. Yeah, and more kids, yeah, totally. I mean, eventually, your kids, if you don't have any open homes, the kids just live with the parents the whole time, and then, you know, there's no more kids left in the town, kind of deal. until some people start maybe dying of old age, but I don't know how many people have actually played long enough for that to start happening. I assume there's definitely been a few people. Alright, more fertilizer. I can't wait till some of our kids actually start growing up and we can use them in the workforce, because it's just going to be nice labor to have. New farming or skill, nice. I'm gonna get 1 point in whistling for when we need that. 10% more crops and orchards might be good. Yeah, I think that would be good for when we have orchards. How's Wilbur doing? He's doing pretty good. Thank you for asking and checking on Wilbur. It's basically the town mascot. Alright. Anything damaged? Nope. Hunting lodge. Looks like they need a knife? Or is it just a knife? Are they really not using these bows that I have in here? They aren't. Okay, so I guess they changed that. Let's tell our people to start maintaining knives, I guess. I did not know that. That was changed. So hunting or smithing. Are we making any knives? We are making some. I'm gonna bump it up to 10%. Maybe 8%. 8% might be good. No, 10%. No, 8. Yeah, 10% is fine. No child labor. Not yet. Not yet. Hey, Silent. Good to see you. Okay. Might need to make a scythe or a sickle here for us. Keep on farming. How's our technology on farm then if we get leveled up? Oh, nice. We're getting closer to barn. Rank 2. Down there. Maybe we test out your bolt action army on stream next week. Yeah, maybe next weekend, sure. You can always challenge John too. He might be free at some point to do a game or two with you. He doesn't really have any army though, so I'm guessing you're the one who can repair the houses. Yes. Is that even manageable to do alone? I mean, with that'd still give you 5 buildings, so 1 for food, 1 for storage, and then you barn, woodcutter. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe, I just don't know. It would be really hard to get to that point too, though. Because you wouldn't have the production to help you get there very quick, you know? So it's definitely not an ideal
probably thing to even want to try. Oh, I'm so excited to have this much flax, guys. This is great. Especially with my talent. I'm getting like so much of this. Yeah, after a storm, oh my god. It's like every building takes 60% damage. No. And then you just spend a week repairing. And then it changes seasons, and then there's like a windstorm. I honestly wish there was like a little cursor for the sickle, almost like with like Harvest Moon or Stardew Valley, that kind of says like what I'm selecting to cut. Alright, do you guys feel like you're playing Farming Sim now with me? Because I sure heckin' feel like I'm playing Farming Sim. I need to upgrade my carbine, or my harvester here. Maybe we should make an actual bronze scythe. Reminds you of logging Dynasty? Probably. Very much like any of those other games, you know? Oh, boy. Well, this is a sickle, it's not a scythe. If we make the scythe, I think it does have a bigger AoE. I just, well, need to make some bronze for that. Give that a try, maybe. Which we can do. We still have some bronze left over. Same developers of Farming Sim? I don't think so. I harvested enough flax for my carry weight to get good. That's how much flax we have, guys. So glad I'm dedicating a large field for it. Alright, let's grab what, 4 copper, 4 tin, make some bronze. I think 1 log. And we will see if this is what's required to make a scythe. I honestly don't know. Let's give the scythe a dry run here. Okay, they modeled the scythe correctly. This is about right. How's everyone celebrating 4th of July? I am streaming. Oh, that is so much nicer. Yeah. Yeah. Look at that. Oh boy, we can speed run harvesting now. Gonna get a white horse to go with that weapon of death? Possibly. I 'Cause 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 ' Awesome. Great. Don't forget the black cloak. Alright, jeez, wow. You can still celebrate it, it's just would be very weird. You'd probably get a lot of looks. Just like, what is that guy doing? 895 flags. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. Yes, it's Independence Day. Are you guys ready to beat up some grain? Are you excited? Heck yeah, this is the stream, guys. This is what you signed up for. Celebrate the day Will Smith punched aliens in the face. Yep. That's the best. We're gonna get 89 thread out of this, which means now I wanted to try and make some clothing pieces to sell. So it might be a good opportunity for us to see about doing that for some money and how well it goes. If I'm able to keep about 20 thread to ourselves for like fishing spears and stuff, we should be fine. Is there a windmill you can build to automate the beating of reeds? The only way to automate this is I have another barn made and I'm going to put 4 people in there that just do this. I'm just doing it now because I want the farming XP, but there's no windmill. But you can assign workers to the barn itself. So like you can hear the check next to me working on the grindstone. So if we have 4 people in a barn, and then we can have 4 others out there in the fields, because you know, with the way the automate via slaves, yes, yeah. It's effective. It's effective. So while that is going, I guess I'm going to go ahead and subscribe to Silence Tabletop Sim item. What'd you call this thing? You called it Ultimate 1000. Okay. Ultimate 1000. British Point Army. There it is. Subscribe. I really think you should choose a different Humvee. I really think you should. Even if it's not the correct Humvee model-wise, you know, your card's gonna denote what it is from like a actual functionality standpoint. Good luck finding one. You're talking to a dude. Here, let's pop into Tabletop Sim real quick and take a look at your army real time here. You're gonna get judged right here. Well, hold on. Let's do game capture up to here, so we can watch our wheat progress. There you go. Okay.
objects. How does this work? Oh, there it is. Load. Okay, what do you got here? You got, all right, regular Canadian infantries. Very good. 1 NCO, 7 riflemen, 1 LMG with loader. I would recommend for your cards, write down how many shots each of these things can take. Or dish out. We know rifles can do 1, but like the LMG, sometimes it's hard to remember if it's 4 or 5. So I would just recommend that, you know. The loader also does not shoot unless you don't want the LMG to shoot. Just an FYI. So, let's see, what do we got here? We got the Ford Observer. Okay, regular. Got that. That's good. He's got a pistol in case he needs to use it. You got a sniper team. Very interesting. Okay, I don't like you for that. Let's do, you got your motor, self-propelled kind of artillery unit. Inexperienced. I don't know how that's going to affect things. It's kind of interesting. I think inexperience with vehicles might actually do something, but I just have to verify that. I feel like there's a reason I didn't do inexperience for some stuff. You got a heavy artillery with spotter. You can't do this. I'll tell you that now. I don't think so. It's one or the other here. You cannot have 2 artilleries. Unless you're, this is like something that you want to switch back and forth depending on what type of scenario you're in. So I'm pretty sure if I get my reinforced platoon here, because a standard reinforced platoon, yeah, it's tabletop, and then tabletop simulator and where's I need my standard rulebook probably. Nope, those will be armies. This is the actual rulebook over here, and I can't reach it. So it's kind of a swappable thing. Okay. So this is like an artillery tractor. You could probably find something better than this, to be honest. It's a soft skin vehicle, tow, and yep. So you use this to tow this around, because you have to have it to tow. Doesn't do any troop transport or anything like that. You got some veterans. Heavy mortar team. You're keeping with the Valentine, which is pretty good. Yeah, I'd say it's good. It's definitely good. Very, very well rounded. You got a lot of options on the board here. But if I go to, let's take a look at these British ones. So from a vehicle standpoint, I feel like this might have looked probably better than this, you know, just to be like a towing thing, because it's a soft skin. Let's see if American has any good ones. I know American and British will probably have some overlap. Maybe. You could probably do this. also. None of the Jeeps, I don't think so. You could also maybe use a utility car of some type. I know. That's my suggestions, I would say. I need to copy this over as like a token. Yeah, definitely check other nationalities, but otherwise, you know, I think it's pretty good. Hey, Hayden, how's it going? Oh boy, we are doing double. Hold on, let's fix that. Okay, turn that off. There we go. There we go. Actually, no. Let's keep that on. Let's do double. There you go. Now you guys are getting the content you deserve. I've not been long ago subscribed, so I haven't seen the gameplay yet. Yeah, so it's a tabletop World War II strategy game. So if you know what like Warhammer is, or gotta check the roles: dedicated artillery versus SPG. So the role that you're looking for is what makes up a standard reinforced platoon. So if it says you can have 0 to 1 artillery, that means you can only have 1 artillery, whether that's the pushed artillery or the self-propelled, right? If it says 0 to 1 tank, that's what you're going to be doing. So look for a reinforced platoon. It should be in the main rule book, if I had to guess. Yes, it is fun when you roll a 6 and you one-shot an enemy with a mortar, for sure. Force selection. So let's see if that's in this rule set. Blah, 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 blah. Force selection. Yeah. So this is a standard reinforced platoon. So it is, I'll just make this bigger, whatever. It's, you know, one commander, 2 infantry squads. This is a standard platoon. Plus, up to another 3. You can upgrade to a captain or major, or add in a captain. You can have 2 commanding officers if you want to have that option. 1 forward observer, either artillery or air. And so you can see 1 field artillery, which is self-propelled or not, right? Oh, actually, wait, hold on. Look at this. This is, yeah, so, okay, yeah. A self-propelled artillery counts as a tank. So if you got rid of your tank, you could bring both artilleries. But that's why when I brought my British Army, I bring a field artillery and a tank with a howitzers installed on it. That way, it's just, I get to bring both. So, yeah, it's a stream that we did yesterday, Divine. So if you just want to check it out, it was our first stream ever of it. But I might try and work it in a little bit. Make some adjustments. Yep, no problem. You're fine. And I hope you don't feel like I'm ragging on you on it too much. Honestly, I'm just super happy that you want to play, which is pretty impressive to me. Let's not starve. Slow start, but later it gets more spicy. Yeah. It is required to have 1 commander. So that's why a reinforced platoon, the first 2 lines there, it says you are required. The absolute smallest you can make an army is 1 commander and 2 infantry. And then from there, everything else is additional. You're required to have a commander. Hey, Coster. Yeah.
All right, 95. Man, we're doing a lot of crafting right now, guys. Big harvest. Go straight into a lot of crafting. You like a slow start? Yeah. Well, it took me definitely a little while to try and reinterpret some of the rules, because it's been a while since I've played it. Swap the priest out. Okay. Yep. Well, that means instead of the priest, you could probably bring an armored car, right? Is that what the thing says? Is that the same area? Actually, you don't have an armored car, so you might be able to get away with it. Let me bring this thing back up. Reinforced platoon. Yeah, you don't currently have an armored car on yours. You have your tow, which also shares the same slot as transport. Can't stay long, have a doctor's appointment to see if I broke your thumb. Ah, that sucks. Hopefully it's just a sprain, but, you know, regardless, you know, can you wiggle your thumb? I mean, I'm sure it probably hurts, but if you can wiggle it, hopefully it's not too bad. And maybe just it'll be like two weeks or something, 3 weeks in a cast. The rules around engagement is easy to understand. It's the damage calculations that take figuring out. Yeah, I would say so. It's pretty accurate. Yeah, Silent picked it up pretty quick. Me and him played a game today as a test. Thumb injury, yeah. There's a lot of explaining and also faffing about with the explanations, though. So I would say that video's not a great introduction to it. I think there's a YouTube channel called like CP Tabletop, right? CP Tabletop. Or Tabletop CP, yeah. So this guy has a great channel for this sort of stuff. But he plays bolt action like using the actual models. You know. Which is really cool. I really need to finish painting my army in real life. Alright. So Silent, if you're making a new army, I might, like I said, rework my British one completely. And then also maybe rework my, well, the American one my friend made. I might just rework that and make my own. I can move the joint, but the top section hasn't gotten any better since Wednesday, so can't grab anything. Okay, yeah. Like to see some army building stream? That's super niche. That is a super niche stream there. You know? But sure, why not? We can do an army building stream at some point. Like, are you talking about, like, painting my real-life army, or are we talking, like... Because I can't do that. I don't have the equipment to even record that kind of stuff. And nor the space to do it. Or are you talking about just the concept of an army in Tabletop Sim? Does a sniper take up his own team? Yeah, sniper's his own team. What is the difference between regular veteran? Wow, I forgot about the foobar chart. That's something that we need to think about too. Also, incredible courage. Yeah, there's definitely some roles that I've been forgetting. Also, if you have an inexperienced troop silent, just an FYI, it's a -1 on all their attack rolls because they're not experienced. And then also, inexperience for damage values is, instead of a 4+ to kill them, it's a 3+. So they're going to be just squishier. So just keep that in mind. Spotters, it looks like you also are required to use veteran or regular crew to use a spotter. Otherwise you cannot. In Tabletop, I thought you paint in the game. No. I have a mod that someone just imported a bunch of 3D models, and that's what I use to kind of make armies. Only the real life models, you know. Dropping the priest will be enough to bump everything up to regular. Okay, yeah. I knew there was a reason I wasn't using inexperience too much. I think Russians, their special ability is that they don't get that negative to inexperienced. I think so. I could be wrong. Okay, so let's do some trading. Flaxseed. I'm going to take all of this out. How much flaxseed do we need to replant? I think it's 110. Right? Yep. So we can just store this 110 flaxseed. Very nice. And we can go sell all of that. Also the spare hood. And we should be good to go at that point. Yeah, the Soviets should have those kind of special. Yeah. And then Japan has a lot of rules around like bonsai charges and like assaulting with melee. They just throw bodies at you, you know? No, it's not the Chinese motto. I wouldn't say it's definitely because China in World War II, they were too busy getting like destroyed by Japan, so they were kind of out of the fight in a big way. All right, let's see how much money you guys think we're gonna make just from flax seeds alone this season, guys. Place your bets now. I'm not gonna show you how much they're worth. I'm not gonna show you or remind you how many we have. How much money total are we going to get? 1,500 silver. Okay. French mottos to run away, possibly. All right, let's pop in here. Show me your wares. Flax seeds. 1708. Oh wait, I didn't sell them all. So 1708. 2058. Still have more to sell. $21.28. Also a hood. There we go. That's a lot of money, guys. We have 7,000 silver right now. So that means we can actually get some geese going. Which would be great. So let's use this opportunity to run north and yeah, flax is good trade. We're gonna run north. We're gonna buy a male and a female goose. We're gonna recruit someone hopefully to take care of the goose pen. That'll bring us up to maximum animals. The geese, we're gonna do half egg, half feathers. And then for the last 5,000 silver, I don't know what we'll spend it on. I have no idea. But with that amount of money on flax alone, guys, I'm pretty comfortable to say that we'll be able to buy a horse once we get the stables online pretty decently. Also, do I get diplomacy skill when I make trades? I think I do. I'm at 760. I think I get diplomacy XP when I do vendoring. So that's pretty handy. I don't know if it's a lot, or if it's just like based on like maybe 1% of my value. That like I'm doing, because you know, we were at 683, I think, from an experience standpoint, and now we're at 750, which I don't know. Vendor one item at a time. I don't think it's about. Is it one item at a time, or is it about the total value of the item sold? I would hope it's about the total item value of the item sold. But that's just me. How old is our character too? We're 25 years old, guys. We have been in this village working for, I believe, 7 in-game years now. I mean, our child's 4 years old. That's pretty crazy. Yeah, definitely, if you guys don't mind just verifying that for me. I am just curious. Hello, Goose Fam. Buy a female. Buy a male. Awesome. I could buy possibly 2 baby female. Nah. I'm not gonna overstretch our funds. Show me your wares. Give me your animal feed. Animal feed is expensive. Alright, we need someone to work in that goose shed. So let's see if someone over here has a good farming skill. Oh, yep, Olaf. Great to see you there. Thank you for joining, Olaf. Okay, we need to finish the house. We'll give you access now to the goose house. Awesome. And we will run back to town, finish the construction of some of these new homes. Awesome, awesome. Yeah, so we ended up making probably close to 6,000 or so coins from the flaxseed trade. And you know, we'll do the same thing when we harvest our rye. I'm going to keep obviously enough in reserve to replant, so the 100 or so. Double that for animal feed initially, and then anything extra over that limit we'll sell for oat and rye. So hopefully that'll be good money for us. Definitely need to get back up there. Okay, wolf. Another wolf. Going this way, I guess. How are we doing on food? We're doing okay on food. Might need to change that eventually, though. Might need to hire another hunter. I can't wait till we get the new tavern unlocked. How close are we there? Almost halfway. Which will be good because that means we can get more people working in the tavern. Inventory. Okay. Alright, we're going to store the animal feed. And linen thread and these stone bits. We're gonna grab... Wow, we have 106 firewood. Holy cow. They are working real good on the wood now. Alright, let's grab, I don't know, 20 logs. Down over here. I think we'll focus here on the log house first. Alright, so 3 logs and then 5 logs. And 24 stone? Yeah, maybe it's a new update. Thanks for looking, though. I appreciate it. Okay, so 24 stone. And then... 6 logs. Linen thrust sells much better than flax, and sheep is the best animal for trading. I am selling the flax seed, so we still have all the linen thread still. 8 more stone. Also, someone was asking if it rains in the game. The answer is yes. The answer is definitely yes. Wow, okay, kids are gathering. They're forming an uprising, that's what they're doing. Can't trust them. How can I be so bad at math? It was 14 stone. Back and forth, back and forth. Wool is a good trade also. Alright, house complete. That means we can assign this guy his home. Awesome. That means all those negative buffs will go away. Children are waiting for the corn. Actually, that is one thing we cannot grow, which is kind of surprising. Good job. Keep up the content. I appreciate it. She's gonna be a streamer someday. I can feel it. Alright, now we drink. Take a bath. Okay. And let's go ahead and cook a bunch of food. Oh my god, they're forming a ring, guys. Oh, they're so creepy. Are they still there? God. Let's do maybe some actual good cooked food. So we need 3 onions, roasted meat, carrots, and normal meat here. So let's grab some bowls and our carrots and cook that up real quick if we have any carrots left. Hopefully we do, as the fireworks begin yet again. Okay, so we have 50 bowls. Do we have any carrots? Did they eat all my damn carrots? The answer is yes. Okay, well we'll do onions then instead. And we'll need wooden plates. Instead of bowls. And let's make like 3 more logs worth. Oh yeah, it's 4th of July, yeah. They are lighting up the sky right outside my house right now. Actually, 1 second, guys. Let me, I want to look outside real quick just to see what they're doing. So, be right back. Give me 1 second.
There we go. We're back. There's a decent amount of people out there doing some sparklers right now. Kids, come on, don't just sit there in the rain. So weird. Alright, so we need to roast some meat, which we can totally do. Awesome. Alright, so how's the meat cooking going? Meat cooking is progressing nicely, which is great. If I turn on, what's our display capture size at? About like that. Alright, let's do that. That's good. So while that's going on, let's go to the workshop, kind of browse some things here. Bolt action. Let's see if there's any good bolt action maps that we can maybe look into. Turn on war games. There we go. This is a pretty good map. That looks pretty good. I don't like this building. It doesn't work well with the scale. But I like the railroad. It's an interesting idea. Go to subscribe. Subscribe to that one. Alright, well, good luck. Hopefully good news on your thumb. And if it is not great news, then I hope it is, this is a good looking map too. Subscribe to that. Great. An air base. Supply depot. Decent countryside there. Whoever Lizard Wizard is here on the Steam Workshop, he is designing what, in my opinion, very balanced maps here. I like this. This is nice. Some flak battery. Let's go ahead and click on his actual workshop here. See what he has. Workshop items. Churchyard. It's a snow map. It looks pretty good. Large map for 4 players. I don't know if people really want to do bolt action for 4 players. That would be very, very, that'd be a very, very long game. I'll tell you that now. Like, if you guys thought our 3.5 hours between me and John, you're talking now like a 6-hour game. Alright, 26 meat with gravy coming up for some good food. And I do have some bigger maps too, so in theory we could do a 2v2. sort of map if we really wanted to. Do. 16. So this will provide 600. There's about 720 total food for our villagers, which will be good. And then we can move into fall, and we can do some more mining. I think doing some more mining needs to happen, so we can maintain some bronze for sure. The stew does look a bit odd. Inventory food. Alright, so all that goes back. I have no idea, dude. I have no idea. I assume that means flamethrower team. And then if you brought in a flamethrower tank, that would just take up your tank slot. I would assume. Okay. Getting ready to transition, it looks like, to a new season. Do we have a pickaxe ready in our mythical chest here? That's my question. We do. How are we doing on food now? What are you missing? Bags? Alright, we need to get these guys some bags. Mm, 72 points for a commander and whatever else I can fit. See if you can spend some points to get like grenades onto your infantry, like some anti-tank grenades. That might be something to throw some points into if you haven't done so already. I was grabbing something in here. I totally forget now. Leather. Well, they don't need Tank Hunter to get tank grenades. Tank Hunter is a different kind of buff. So you can still carry anti-tank grenades and just not have the Tank Hunter. That means you have to pass an order check to essentially do it. Instead of just being able to assault. I believe that is the difference. I'm just trying to give you more options. I don't know. Maybe upgrade your sniper to veteran so that he just never dies.
That's an option too. Veteran squads are basically, hey, we're going to pin you until you die, sort of things. All right, we got 3 bags. All right, what else are we missing? Hunting lodge, fishing huts. I guess the fishing hut uses knives. Yeah, we're gonna have to up our knife production by like probably 5%, and then also up our probably fishing spear production by another 5%. I'm gonna take off the bow because we don't need it. I'm gonna bring that down and that down a bit, and bring the axe up. Okay. All right, we just have just a quick minute here. Let's make sure we have another torch on hand for the cave so you guys can see. All right. Should hire another blacksmith tool. Seems like a constant demand now. We will be making a... Right now we're at maximum blacksmith. Once we get the stables built, I'll be making another blacksmith and hiring 2 more. And we'll be putting the other blacksmith out by the stables, almost like a shoeing shop sort of look to it, hopefully. All the pigs are all running home. How's everything looking? Pretty good. Hey Fires, how's it going? Good to see. Yeah, stable is definitely up there on my priority for sure. Honestly, top priority is upgraded tavern almost. Because the upgraded tavern, you know, we can get another person in there to try and maintain better foods. Hey, Strogomir, welcome home, little guy. You want to give your father a hug? No? Okay, well, hang out with your cultist friends some more. You jerk. Go to sleep. Do I have iron yet? No. We are... How close are we to the mine? Not super close. About 1,600 total XP. Or 1,500 or so. But we're getting there. How's my diplomacy skill right now? Fine. 759. Don't have any more quests. Oh my god, I just want to sleep so the next season can start. Come on, game. Don't do this to me. Nailed it. Bedtime. Awesome. New season. Welcome to fall. It's still raining. Still a little miserable. Alright, let's harvest these cabbages. Here. These ones we will keep for food. Don't take my life away, make something of myself? Wow. Wow. Okay, let's grab the scythe and harvest, because I think we have some stuff to harvest now. And then we can do some repairs. First day. Look at all these oats, guys. Heck yeah. Oh man, the scythe is so good. Alright, so we already have enough oat seeds to replant, which is what we want. I'm so happy. For the past 2 or 3 streams, we've been like really focusing in on the farm, and it's finally yielding results that we really want. Chat. So like, it's been a money maker. Let's go drop this stuff off real quick. Yeah, shake that money maker indeed. So I'm going to see about making 100 animal feed. And then selling the rest of the rye and oats. Again, just for money. Keep enough to fully replant, but otherwise sell. And then, you know, if need be, we can just buy more animal feed, but I think 100 will definitely be good for a while. At least for like 2 or 3 seasons until we're like ready to reharvest again, and then we'll readjust. Maybe do 150, depending on how that goes. Let's make sure our goose house is producing things. 50% eggs and 50% feathers, what we're going to be doing. There we go. grab all of our oat. And now we get to beat the crap out of it. We're back to this, guys. We're doing it. Story time? Well, I already gave you guys some good ghost stories. I guess we could maybe talk about. I got nothing. Ethers doesn't do anything very interesting. I don't know if you guys got questions. Oh boy. No, outside again, you know, like what we wanna play, or if you just need to staff a barn with a bunch of AI. Again, the reason I'm doing this is just the farming XP. That's the only reason I'm doing this for. My character needs to do things to get XP, so that we can progress down the tech trees quicker. And no, I do not play scary games. In fact, I need to finish Half-Life Alyx, but I'm getting kind of close to the Jeff section, and I kind of just don't want to do it. I'm just getting a little bit like, I don't know if I'm going to get chased around by a giant monster right now. But I definitely think it would be nice if in the future there is a mill, eventually. I wonder if I should try and bring in a medic in my armies. Yeah, we will utilize manual labor for this. I just can't feed enough people yet. I need to expand our farms a little bit. At least from like a food standpoint. Like I might make 2 more kind of medium-sized fields, one for onion and one for carrots, just by itself, and then that'll be enough, like probably normal food, before maybe we get into you know, making some orchards. Those will be interesting. And of course we'll need fields for, you know, oats or barley type of stuff eventually. How long until you can max out farming skills? I have no idea. I'm not doing this necessarily to max out farming skills. It's more about to get the tech tree. So, like if I stop this real quick. So it's about the farming technology. We almost have Barn 2. In fact, we'll probably get Barn 2 once we're done with this. And then we can get stables. After we get stables, I'll probably slow down on like the whole hand processing all this stuff. That's really my main thing on this for doing it, so we can get our stables. There's that Max just forever beating a grain. Yeah, that's true. That's what it feels like. This role in bold action is very interesting. These green troops, they're like inexperienced troops that they start with a morale of 8, just like normal as inexperienced. But like on their first time taking suffers a casualty roll on a die. You had to roll like a 1d6, and if you roll a 1, they like take d6 pin markers and just go down. It's kind of interesting. Can't find the church roll. Okay, tank in the book. Shame. I mean, that's fine. Yes, they would have had like a grain kind of thrasher thing to like hand crank this sort of stuff in and through. I mean, what they're doing here is probably valid. I don't know about the time period or anything like that, like too much to like verify if this is just kind of common. Like when was the let's see, thrashing grain. Sounds tired today? I mean, it's just, you know, it's 10:30. I'm an old man. I did a lot of cleaning today, so I went through and did a lot of cleaning. And, you know, took out the trash. I need to go unload the dishwasher probably here soon. It's probably just an OP item there, Silent. You know, I don't know. You can't expect it to have a role for literally everything in the game. You just really want this flamethrower tank. Like, I could have sworn we were talking about keeping the vehicle selections to mid-war guy. So don't go find a late war vehicle just because you want it. Keep it mid-war. Yeah, lots of damage for sure. That's enough threshing. Oh, let's just store the rest. Alright, cool. We got the barn unlocked. Great. Fun family activities begat. Too hard to continue. Wow. No, they have flamethrowers in the game. And they have flame tanks in the game. It's just, he's looking a very specific one. And, like, I don't know if it's, they considered it an OP concept to have a tank with a flamethrower attachment and a cannon. Like, I don't know. That's too versatile. That's just too versatile. Okay, so let us... So we have 725 oak grain. Okay, so if I take a look at our fields. So this is oat. 121 oat. So 242 oat back in the box. Okay, that means we have 483 oat to sell. Flamethrower should come with the extra morale attack. Jeez, man. Silent plays one game of bold action. Proceeds to rewrite all rulebook to his liking. Two pins per attack sounds right. I wouldn't say 2 pins. I would say maybe instead of doing one guaranteed pin, it's probably a it should be a maybe D6 pins or something dumb, you know. Because you have to get real close for the flamethrower. There on the channel that I linked earlier in the chat, Tabletop CP. There is some flamethrower action in some of those matches. John's Marine got 7 pins, but still won the game. Look, I don't want to hear it. Yes, Uthris is bad at the game he suggested doing. I get it. Alright, oak grain. Boom. Quick, another 1690 gold. So that's pretty good. You would think they would have ran away, but they didn't. Tell them about how my 3 vets that were... Yeah, no, the same thing happened when I was playing against Silent in today's little practice game with me and him. Yeah, he had 3 vets left in a squad, covered in pins, and I charge him. He doesn't even get to react, because I move him close enough to where he does... But I'm using regular troops. I only kill one of them because reasons. And then his 2 guys kill 2 people. Thus, he wins the engagement and my regular troops break. It was a full squad. It was just like, wow. Never doing that again with regular troops. I'll tell you that. But it's okay, because I won the game. You know, just saying. Just saying. I beat the guy who's never played before. I'll take my win. Alright, let's do some repairs. Okay, so we'll grab some straws, we'll grab some, I don't know, some sticks, a couple planks, sure. Random hammer, right? yeah, our diplomacy skill went up again after just selling what we just did, guys. So I think it definitely is a nice factor. Keyboard Action Squad builders out there on the web to help find a team. Yeah, so you can go, you know, let me see. So, you know, that channel there is pretty good, Yoda. I think he also has some tutorial videos on like concepts for like to keep in mind when you're building an army. But in general, I don't know if there's one that like directly is like, oh yeah, I'm gonna walk you through. Some people want to see a stream of me building an army, which definitely might be possible. Honestly, I'm kind of just thinking about doing that now because I'm bored. Need 2 logs for that. Tear that barn down soon, probably near the end of this season, so people can keep on working. Repair. There's definitely things to like fix. There's a simple house. Simple house. 2 simple houses. Ten hours later. His advice helps others to win. Yeah, I want people to be interested in playing the game. It's not in my nature to sit there and like be like, hey, you should play this game with me, and then I crush you, and then I'm like, hey, you suck. Why'd you play this game? Wow. Why'd you do that? Like, nah. What is damaged over here? It keeps saying something is damaged over here. But there's no damage. I'm very confused. In case you guys can't tell already about that. I've used Tabletop Admiral to see all the units for each faction to build my Star Wars Legion army, but YouTube channel will be a great way to get some good ideas. Yeah, and he also does some very good like battle reports. Has some good videos too on just general combat stuff. That symbol doesn't happen unless it is damaged enough to require repair. It's very surprising. Six-inch match range on flame troops make it very difficult to include them. Yeah, as it should. It's a bloody flamethrower, man. An urban map, however, yep, very true. Nope, nothing there. Nothing up there. Nothing up there. How about here? No, no. Here? No. I have no idea. I think it's just maybe a little glitched. You guys might be right. Alright, tell you what, we're gonna go ahead and save this. And why not? We'll just transition into like some bold action. Hold on one second here.
here. Let's edit this. Bolt action at end. Sure. Okay, cool. Save. Okay, so let us save this. Good time. Yeah, that's kind of what I want to do. I'm going to rebuild my British army. So give me 1 second. Here. Tabletop simulator. Okay. So if I find my British and Commonwealth army mod here. So this is, you know, what we'll use to make all of our British army. So that's what we'll do. Just gonna make some more room here real fast by moving some of these around. Okay, and some of these around. Very good. And let's take a little bit of a look-see in here, right? All right. So we're gonna have a 1,000 point army. I'm gonna actually switch over to display capture, because what I want to maybe do, well, these are work spreadsheets, guys. Work spreadsheets are fun. Okay, let's do this. We'll use this one. Okay, so let's do. Let's find the reinforced platoon section here, which is this part of the rule book. This kind of tells you what all you can potentially bring in an army. So standard reinforced platoon. Let's do a lieutenant. Okay, infantry. And then, I don't know, medic will be a category. Forward observer category. Machine gun. Mortar team. Sniper team. I don't want any flamethrowers. AT team. Field artillery. AA. AT gun. Armor car. Tank. Transport / tow. Okay, let's you don't understand bolt action? We'll see what we can do. I'm gonna actually move this over here. Let's do, instead of display capture, maybe instead we'll do a specific capture. So open window capture. Yeah, window capture. Okay, window capture to bolt action. There we go. You'll understand it better if you play it. Yeah, I mean that's true for like any game, right? You're gonna understand it more if you actually play it. Okay, so this is kind of what we're looking at trying to do here. From like a thing, you gotta go anyways. Hey, that's fine too, man. This is just a random thing I feel like doing. So you're good. You're good. I'm gonna put on some music if I'm gonna be doing this too. Hold on. Do that, and then just do RPG music, sure.
Okay, so all right, so that's good. Let's grab our maybe Armies of Great Britain PDF here. No, actually, I'm not going to use that. I'm going to actually use. I'll probably be reading mostly from my own personal book. So this is what we're making, and then we need to find them model-wise here. Okay, so 1,000 total points is what we're looking for. Great Britain book here. And we will start with our lieutenant and officer slots. So every armory must have a lieutenant, at least, to lead the troops. So if I come over here, these are the desert skins. I'm just going to go traditional here. Hey, look, this one. See, forward artillery observer with the backpack. All right, we'll grab a. It's a cool-looking lieutenant, dude. This guy. He's got a cool grenade and a badass mustache. So, lieutenant with a rifleman. So that is number 1. We're going to spawn in a note card. How did I decide on the British Army? I want to remake my army, my current British Army, because there's just some things I want to change with it. Let's get a note card out here. Okay, so name, 1,000 point British Army. Okay, description. We're gonna start off the top here. Officer. This is actually, before I log all this, let's just first decide on points. So it's 1,000 points. This is my officer. They're gonna be regular. So let me go back to my spreadsheet. So, second lieutenant, a first lieutenant, captain, or major. These are all the people that you can bring. These guys can be basically their aura and their morale boost gets higher the better they are. Okay, so a second lieutenant is fine, probably. Nah, I'm doing first lieutenant because I'm not a super min maxer. It's just like for the army size that I'm gonna be making here. So let's do first lieutenant. Okay, so we'll do that. This is a 75 point lieutenant. And extra man and that costs 1 officer and up to 1 extra man. Okay, yeah, 7, another 10 men, 10 points. So there we go. And then up here, I guess I'll put my total points equals what, sum of this whole column. Okay, so 85 points already spent on our lieutenant. So we get a lieutenant and 1 extra man here. It makes them a small team. It means they're a little bit harder to hit, which is good. You're making one while watching this? Hey, that's fine too. Okay, so we got the officer out of the way. At this point, technically, you know, these are the required fields. you go into your infantry squads type deal. But I'm going to hold off on that for a second and then come down here. I actually kind of want to try a medic. I think a medic will be very interesting. I want a veteran medic. One medic. Now the things about medics is I don't think they can actually do combat. Yeah, medics are not issued with weapons. But they have a pistol or none, depending on the model. You can bring up to 2 further men. So a medic and a dude. Maybe a standard rifle guy to guard him. Do we have a medic? What is this? UK Colonel Chuck. Or Cluck. I want UK Colonel Cluck to be my lieutenant. Let's see if we have a medic. Kind of looking dude around. We might not. It kind of depends. We do not. But I think maybe the desert spotter. I'm trying to find like a unique skin. Maybe the desert spotter with the lighter base will look good here. He will claim he has a pistol or something. And then 1 rifleman. There's a Geneva Convention stipulation. All right, so we'll do that. This will be our medic. I'm also going to spawn dice as I do this so I don't forget. So medic, it's going to be a veteran medic because I don't want them, honestly, to be very easy to kill. So let me go insert this. Let me make sure my sum is just doing the whole column. That's probably just easier. Sum. Let's see, 1, 2, 2,000, I guess. Okay, that's fine. Okay, why is my sum breaking now? Sum should be working fine. I didn't change anything there. Okay, now it's working. Great. All right, so these guys cost 30 points plus an additional 13. So 30, 13, medic, pistol, and extra man. Okay. I'm gonna bold these headers here. Okay, so we got our medic. We have spent 128 points already. So let's go ahead and just do our infantry squads. I want to have 3 squads here. I think that would be good. 2 regular squads. And then probably 2 or in 1 veteran squad. So let's grab a in here they have sections to choose from. So let's just grab a veteran infantry section. Or regular infantry section mid/late war, or late war. So it costs 50 points for 1 NCO and 4 men.
3-1 NCO, 4 men. And then I'm going to throw in a LMG plus loader for an additional 20 points. And then we're gonna add like, I don't know, 5 plus 2, that's 7, so 5. Just an additional, this costs 3 men to throw on there, so extra man x3. Okay, so that is 30 points. All right, so let's grab an NCO. I mean, they're all gonna be carrying rifles. That should be fine. Okay, so this covers the first base, right? 1 NCO and then 4 dudes. And then the other 3 that I paid for, they are going to be a Bryn LMG team with a loader. And then 1 extra rifleman dude. Like that. So this is this squad, because so I don't know, Silent, if you know this, right? When I say I have an LMG and this here, I had to buy the men first. So I had to pay 30 points for the 3 extra men, and then I had to pay an extra 20 points to make an LMG and loader out of them. I'm pretty sure that's how that works. Which means some of my other armies might be wrong, but that's how I'm kind of interpreting this now. Okay, so we got those. That's how you did your cost? Okay, I'm just making sure we're on the same page and understanding. So I'm gonna have 2 squads of these. Okay, super easy. And we can just paste them in here. Okay. Interesting that I had to pay for the men and then pay points to make them special. Yes. Yeah. All right, Axe. You have a good one. Thanks for swinging by. Okay, so we got those. And then the veteran team, I want as probably airborne. Okay. So if I find, I need to find an assault team here. It's really what I want. Rifles. Maybe Britain doesn't really have much of an assault team. Oh no, they do. Okay, yep. I guess the Home Guard section has that. It's kind of interesting. They're the only ones with the assault perk. 1 NCO and 4 men with rifles. And then I can get, so they're green. And they're inexperienced, so I can't make them vets. So that's bad. I kind of don't want that. Oh, though I could go with double these and just say screw it. That could be kind of neat. Anti-tank grenades. Like, I'm trying to find some ones with Sten guns, but I can't see any of them. Tank hunters, paratrooper section. Yeah. Command. I don't know where you're looking at to see commandos. Oh, commando section. Okay, I see it. They're veteran. Behind enemy lines when outflanking. Okay, yeah. Tough fighters, tank hunters, Vickers K-gun. Vickers K-gun is the VGO is a rapid-firing machine gun developed for airplanes. The commandos use it as an infantry support weapon during the fighting at Normandy. The gun shoots with a +1 dice compared to the regular LMG 4 dice instead of 3. Okay. Is LMG really only supposed to be 3 dice? I don't think that's right. They're kind of expensive. Carcass section. Tough fighters. Scary blighters. There's almost nothing so frightening as being charged by a bunch of carcass wielding huge kukris. So I guess those are like these people. I'll do a Chindet section for veterans. So let's do it's 1 NCO and 4 men. So we'll grab a rifle NCO. I do not want. Actually, and another soldier. No, the NCO and another soldier may have some machine guns for +3 points. I kind of want to do it. All right, yeah. That's what we're doing. So we'll do that, and another submachine gun dude. Because I want these guys to be like my close range, really dangerous veterans, right? And then we need 3 men that are just rifles. Right? And then we can have up to 5 additional soldiers for 15 points each. We'll just probably do another 3, honestly. So something like that would be pretty interesting. And actually, no, another 2, and we'll bring the LMG Bryn to bear. That should be fine. Where's the loader model for this, guys? Do we have one? I don't think they have one. I'll maybe use like a spotter to go with it. Okay, this is going to be a very expensive troop. They're very expensive, so okay. Insert. LMG plus loader, extra man times 5. Does Commando have special movement? So basically they're allowed to do the outflanking maneuver. And so what that means is instead of coming onto the board on my side, they're allowed to do outflanking, which basically means I can come in from the left or right side of the board, if I so choose. Well, they ignore the penalty by doing so. So there's like a penalty associated to that. And then these guys also have fire maneuver. So they're like Americans that don't have like a negative effect by moving and shooting. So that's kind of interesting for me. How about that? So let's see how much for the men. Okay, so 1 NCO. For men, that's going to cost us 75 points. And then, 5 men plus 5 men. Don't auto complete that. Okay, sure, whatever. I don't want. This isn't a formula. Stop. 5 men. Thank you. Reg. I need to make sure I'm marking what's regular and veteran on here. Vet. There we go. Extra man at 15 points each. So 15 times 5, 75 there. And then the LMG was an additional 20 points. So I'm at 498 points total at the moment, out of our 1,000 points. Now we get a free artillery, free forward artillery observer, and it does not count towards our point total either, I don't think. So let's do what artillery observer do I want to bring? I think this one's fine. Forward artillery observer. Okay, no, stop. Because we're British. So 0 on that. All right, machine gun team. Let's talk about machine gun teams. That's up next. It's machine gun team. They pretty much only have the Vickers machine gun team. They don't really seem to have like a heavy machine gun team option, so that's fine. So we'll bring a Vickers. MMG at the cost of 50 points for regular. Okay. How about that sniper team? Where's a MMG team here? Here we go. All right, let's move some of these down so we have more room. Awesome. So nice little force so far. All right, at this point, I'm going to kind of skip a little bit on the chart again, because I want to get my tank settled while I have points. So let me go to the tank section. And I want to do the same thing that I was doing on the last one, which was a Cromwell upgraded to have a medium howitzer instead. So tank. Cromwell. Do I need a tank vehicle in every build? No. You technically do not have to. Cromwell. Med Howie. Okay. So that's going to cost me 205 plus nothing. It doesn't take anything to upgrade it. So just 205 points. Okay. 205. That brings us up to 753. Now this does make us vulnerable to an actual tank, which is why in my last army I was bringing an armor car. This build seems to be good on an urban map, depending, for sure. So let me go, because I was bringing a heavy armored car, which has a light anti-tank gun on it. For 145 points. Okay, so this is the Mark 1 HAC for 145 points. Yeah, I mean, you have a medium anti-tank gun. All right, so let me see if I can find some of these. So there's the, so this is the MK2. Diamler. Staghund. Do they have the Staghund in here? They might not. In which case, we just use the AEC, you know, again, which is fine. Okay. Because honestly, like from a... No, this is right. The AEC. Like, this is literally the picture that's right next to it. Okay, no. So, AEC, heavy armored car. Yeah, 135 points. That's better. That's really what I wanted to bring. Because that thing has a light anti-tank gun, and I can replace it for 20 more points. No, 30 more points, and making it a Mark III with a medium anti-tank gun. That's what I did last time. So this thing will have a medium anti-tank gun. So it's a very mobile anti-tank. AEC Mark III. So that's 135 plus 30, so 165. And we're at 918 points already. So yeah, that's a little rough. Let's grab our Cromwell. Might help if I actually grab the turret too. Okay, so that's kind of what we're looking at right now. So the D6 HE rounds instead of D2 doesn't apply because we use templates. Those kind of only apply if you don't use a template. Okay. I want a mortar team. So let's go back up here and get a medium mortar kind of deal probably. For 50 points. And then +1 for a spotter. Or +10 for a spotter. So 60 points total on that. And that leaves us, we're at 978, which means we really can't afford anything. I could bring a Piat team, which is like a anti-tank team. Sad no sniper team. I know. How did you afford everything that you're bringing to the table, Silent? I have no idea. Like, don't you have like a MMG team and a heavy mortar and like a bunch of other stuff? Ultimate min-max? You don't have an MMG. That's an interesting. The MMG is on the mount. Well, yeah. I mean, like, you know, even this guy has 2 MMGs on it. But usually you're firing the cannon on the tank instead of going for the MMG. But, you know, maybe that's an interesting decision. There was, yes, true. If you were still using the priest, that would have been a pretty good combo there. So we have 2 points? What can I get with 22 points? Can I upgrade any of my infantry to have anti-tank grenades, I guess? We can look at that. Let's see. The entire squad may have anti-tank grenades for 2 points per model. One soldier may have a light machine gun. So if I do 1, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 16, 18, they can have anti-tank here. And that does give them the tank hunter ability. Yeah, I can reduce squad numbers for sure, technically, right? So, like, for example, I could get rid of these 2 and just make my vet squad a bit smaller and not have SMGs, right? So 1 plus 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's the base. And then I have 3 men instead of 5 men in here. Let me see if the NCO... Yep, it's rifles. That's fine. So, minus 30 points. So that just saved us 30 points by doing that. Wait, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3. Yep, okay. So that would save us some points there, and then that gives us 948 points to work with. So in theory, I can afford a sniper if I wanted one. What do you guys think? I can get a sniper. Let me see. We can get a sniper team, a flamethrower team. I don't think I can afford a field artillery. YOLO Flame Boys. Yeah, we got the medics. Medics are here. What's the exact pointage that I have left? 52 points. 52 points. I could get a light artillery for 55 points. Do I risk getting rid of my spotter and get 10 points back and get a light artillery with no spotter either? And the nice thing about it is that it can go into an AT kind of mode. And it actually gets extra pin value of +4, which is the same as a light anti-tank gun. And it can shoot either HE or AT, which is really interesting for a howitzer. Most howitzers do not have that option, I don't think. Yeah, no. I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to get rid of my spotter. And I'll just put them in a better spot regardless. And we will do the 25 quick force howitzer AT gun. So I think that's what I'm gonna go with. What do you guys think for my British Army? Anti-tank and infantry? Yes. So it can do indirect light howitzer HE shells or direct. It can do direct fire HE shells too, but it can also do a AT shell. Just a light AT shell. As a direct fire weapon, which is pretty nice. There. So what's the AoE on a light howitzer if I go? What's a light howitzer look like on the chart? So a light howitzer is a 2-inch HE template, which is not that bad. That's the same as my medium mortar. And then my tank has a medium howitzer, and then I have an anti-tank armor car. I have a small vet group. I got 2 infantry groups to do stuff with. The medics, the medics are going to be the interesting thing, I think. At least I think so. So like the medics, let's read what medics do, just to be sure I actually want to bring them. So medics, I think it's at the general roles here, so let's do medic. Medics. Okay, these individual men can save lives and even put a man straight back into action if his injuries are slight. If a friendly or infantry artillery unit that has a medic model within 6 inches, including the medic and his orderlies, suffers damage from small arms fire, 1 die is rolled for each point of damage caused. On a 6, it is ignored. Note that the medic cannot be used in case of exceptional damage against casualties inflicted by heavy weapons or against damage suffered in close quarters combat. Medics units can't fire any weapons or assault into close quarters. They will fight in close quarters if assaulted. In addition, medic units are ignored for the purposes of determining control of objectives. So long as if I bring my medics kind of up with them, but a little bit in the back. Let's say he gets like 4 hits on this and 2 of them would have been kills. I roll 2 dice and each 6 ignores. So I'm hoping that helps with the longevity of things. It's still a slight chance. And if it ends up being not very good, that's fine, because I can just take the medic out and, save an extra 43 points. So 25 pounds light Howie. That was 50 points, right? Or no, 55 points, I think. 55 points for my howitzer. And get rid of the spotter on that. So I'm at 993 points with this army. Not bad. How many rolls to revive? So let's say, for example, this group shoots at this group. Okay. And let's say they score 4 hits on this group. So they roll to see how many kills that is. And let's say they kill potentially 2 people. Okay. If the medic is within range, I roll 2 dice, 1 dice per kill. And if any of those dice land on a 6, each 6 resurrects a guy. So it's basically a 1 in 6 chance to cancel a death for every death in that small arms fight there. So we'll see. I've not seen many people do medics, and probably because the 1/6 chance might not be worth it. Because if I got rid of my medic squad, then I could just get spotters for both my mortar and howitzer, which might long term just be better. But I just want to try it. And ignore the pins? No. No, the pins still happen. Nope, nope. Okay, I'm going to select this. And I'm going to save it as an object real quick. UK new 1000 point army. Save. And now at any point I can come in here and plop this down into a save. I'll make the cards and stuff off screen because I'm just going to use the template that I have, you know, with my other guys. So it'll follow the same things. You know, I'll mark down, you know, what the lieutenant is, what rank they are, what weapons they have, the range they have, etc. So this is kind of like my go-to format for that stuff. I honestly think this, I didn't do the points right, so it's something I need to double check. Because right now, the Germans are very much my best army. They are very strong. So with that, I think we're gonna go ahead and end the stream here. It's already 11:30. I just decided to tack this on since everyone's talking about bolt action during the stream. Hopefully you guys learned something if you were interested. If not, that's fine too. We'll be back with more medieval dynasty and stuff soon. Yeah. So if you guys enjoyed, feel free to subscribe. Thanks for the support. Thanks, Michael, for becoming a member today, and all the subscribers you've been gaining. So until then, we'll probably do another bolt action stream next Saturday, just an FYI. And we'll see you guys in the next one. You all have a good night. Happy 4th of July, and we'll see you soon.